So I decided I'd have a go at trying to fix it. It got to slightly warmer times, getting towards the end of February, and I thought, right, I've got a month left this MOT, let's have a go and I'll try and fix it. I'm fed up with being in limp mode at 40 miles to the gallon, and the car's basically going to fail if it doesn't, with the amount of soot that's coming out. So what I managed to do was, as you can see on this EGR here, you see it's got two screws here, torque bits that you need for them. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. And then the clip here was what he had unclipped from the EGR when he'd blanked it off. So that's what he'd done. So what you had to do was you used your torque wrench and you went down the hole down here. It was quite tricky to get to, and you would put them both in, and then I tried to tug it and unscrew it with my hands. But it was really hard, you know, to unscrew, and I couldn't get it off, and it looked like it'd been on for, 14 years, and it completely ceased on. So basically I gave up after that weekend for 2 weeks, looked for new cars, but they only had limited miles to the gallon. So I really wanted to have a go, and I wasn't ready to get rid of my car really. I liked it. So what I did was, the guy said to it getting the steam pipe. So I looked at this pipe, as you see at the bottom, there's sort of an Allen key bits that comes there, and it's a solid pipe that comes in, and then basically here there is a bit of metal that extends this pipe, and then it goes slightly to this side, and then if you imagine my finger, that's like got a hole on it, and that's where the exhaust, the gases go in the hole, and then in the middle of the pipe. So this bit here where my finger was all blocked and stuck with big bits of soot. So to get the pipe out, you kind of have to undo the screws at the top and unscrew the screws at the bottom, and then you just pull it away, and then as you come out it needs to twist, it needs to twist round. And then I got it out, and then I took it out, and as you'll see in the other video, I washed the pipe, and I used my DP cleaner, my EGR cleaner on the pipe to clean up the pipe and stuff like that on the edges bits. And then I went and put it all back together. So I'd done that bit really well, and I was really, really happy, and I thought, all right, okay, I've cleaned that pipe. And then basically I decided, okay, maybe because I've done that now, and I poked a little, I think I poked a pipe cleaner down the hole, right, thinking, oh, maybe that'll dislodge it slightly if there was any, but I couldn't see anything, and it was getting slightly dark, so I didn't continue with that. I tried to empty the EGR, to undo the EGR, so I did that and tried to unscrew it, and then unfortunately it started leaking coolant. So I was like, oh no, it was leaking coolant, this is the car finished, it's finished forever. But then I just quickly tightened it all back up again, put the EGR back in, and it didn't leak then at that stage. So I then basically decided to put the steam pipe back on, and I put it back in, because there is a sort of like a gasket on it that you have to put in with it, but it's really easy to fall. So when you're attaching it back on, it'd be easy to twirl. And I decided at that stage, I was feeling rubbish, that I tried to put the blanking plate back on as well, but I dropped it. So then what I did was, because I was more worried about the coolant leaking, I then put it on with just the gasket and managed to fit it in, and I fitted this bit in as well. And then I thought, sod it, I'll plug it in. I plugged it in, and I expected coolant to come out, and no coolant came out, and the car worked perfectly. I've driven it for about 1,000 miles since, and it is driving really well. I reset the engine management light, and it hasn't had a fault since. So back to 50 miles to the gallon, and the car has a new lease of life. So the point is that really, for anyone really, if you feel that you've got good maintenance, it might be worth cleaning this pipe out. And that would be my advice. And also, don't just sit when your car's frozen, chugging away at it. I think you kind of like, that's going to give it a chance for the soot to build up and might make your EGR blocked. So it was successful in the end, and the car lives another day now. So yeah, that's great. I hope that helps if any of you've got a problem. And look on eBay and you'll see the steam pipe and what it looks like. That'll help you for getting it out.